AI strategy. This is new. Using existing assets to leverage AI-enabled applications. Verizon's first statement at Open literally mentioned AI. They said in their opening statement, "This is our earnings and AI update," followed up by another AI mention before any statements, even before talking about the consumer and the financials and all those things. They made sure that they mentioned this AI thing. What they're going to strive to do and what they're focusing on is enhancing experiences and driving efficiency. So to me, that means cost of operations. They also want to personalize products and solutions, which means personalizing for their, I think, business application customers, and then connect the AI ecosystem, which is AI Connect Today, market facing, generative AI, and what they're calling Verizon AI Connect, which sounds like business solutions, sounds like they're going to leverage their existing fiber footprint, whether it's the MCI piece or it's the one fiber, long haul, edge to cloud. Customers are going to have access to tools to control things that they need to control. And then specifically with the assets, I think it was Kyle Milady speaking to power, space, cooling. Verizon is going to leverage their facilities to enable data centers. They mentioned Google and Meta by name as current customers. They mentioned and name dropped NVIDIA, right? And they were talking about getting the macro grid involved with this whole thing, including the edge compute, which private networks and other things, we kind of know where Verizon stands. They're going to be at the forefront of that. And, that as they inch closer into the future, I think that stuff becomes more apparent. But Moose, do you want to kind of comment to any of that we heard on the earnings conference?
Yeah, you're talking about the AI infrastructure and the different things that they're doing and the dark fiber and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's very interesting because, AT&T and Lumen and very other, fiber ISPs, they have been looking into the data center market for, years, right? I found it extremely interesting that they were basically like, oh, the sky's the limit on the opportunities, or like the funnel that they said, right? Because, you could basically say anybody is the funnel and you can bump that up to $1 trillion funnel, right? Of opportunities in this type of space. But at the end of the day, those type of partnerships, like the one that was announced in the Oval Office 2 days ago, 3 days ago, with OpenAI, Oracle, and
all the semi builders.
Right. So, Oracle with their servers, OpenAI using those servers, right? And then obviously Masasan is going to be funding part of that,
SoftBank.
right? Yeah. SoftBank, right? So those are the type of deals that are going to be coming out. I mean, even Microsoft came out today on X, if I'm not mistaken, and he said we're spending $80 billion on AI infrastructure this year alone, right? So, there's AI boom, but the biggest thing that's going to be the issue is going to be power, because eventually those data centers that in the boonies, right? Abilene, Texas is about 2 hours west of Dallas, right? It's not that close. So you're eventually going to need a data center, actually in more data centers in Dallas, right? For specifically AI. So you're going to need more power, more electricity generating power plants, right? And obviously you're going to need some type of internet infrastructure to those locations, right? Potentially multiple ports per location, right? Or multiple different fiber strands, individual strands per location, right? So, I think this is one of the things that I was told today. If you look at how much the stock went up compared to the competition, I think that tells you plenty on how big of a deal the AI was. It was not as big of a splash today from the investor community as they would have hoped. I think that it was like a slight distraction um, compared to the other beautiful numbers that Verizon gave. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that they're net ads, their overall performance in the quarter, and how they rounded out the year was much better story than to throw in this AI thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,